Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News Today starts now.
Trash day in an Oakland County neighborhood ends with a boom. What was tossed in the garbage that literally caused an explosion.
Plus, another COVID record shattered as cases in Michigan skyrocket to more than 8,000.
And taking a look outside, last weekend felt like September. Ooh, look at that live shot. Now it feels like it's getting closer to winter. But I will take that live shot and that sunrise any day. Look at the Rensen Belle Isle off in the distance. It is looking gorgeous this morning.
Little orange stripe.
Right?
Gorgeous. Good morning, everyone. It is 7 a.m. on your Saturday morning. I'm Kim DeJulio.
And I'm Priya Mann. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Today. So did you pull out some of your thicker jackets after the 70s we experienced?
I had to bring the summer clothes back out from under the bed, and now I've put them away again.
See, so you jinxed us. We can never put them away too soon.
That's so true.
But Andrew, we will totally need to be bundling up today.
That's right. Don't worry, I'll take all the blame if any snow arrives. But fortunately, no snow for this weekend at all. But there is a chance of rain showers before the weekend is over. But let's talk about some good news, shall we? Priya and Kim are absolutely right. A beautiful looking morning, but prepare for cold conditions. Temperatures starting off in the 20s. We remain sub-freezing through breakfast time, but then up to 43 degrees by noon. Chilly, not as many layers for this afternoon, and grab your sunglasses. Mostly to partly sunny skies for this afternoon. Highs will make it into the middle and upper 40s, up to around 48 to 49 degrees, and we stay in the 40s this evening and later on tonight. That's key with some precipitation on the way. Wet conditions overnight tonight, not frozen ones. We're looking at 26 degrees right now. Still, we have teens out toward Ann Arbor and some of those colder valleys, 17 degrees currently, 19 now in Port Huron, while it's 22 over in Howell. Not very windy for this morning, but a high wind watch for Detroit and all of southeast Michigan. Not today, but tomorrow. In addition to rain, those winds really ramp up. We'll talk more about this. We'll talk about your 7-day forecast in minutes.
All right, thank you, Andrew. And we also have a traffic update for you this morning. The southbound lanes of the Lodge from Livernois to Linwood are back open. They were closed earlier this morning due to an incident. You can see the state troopers were out on the scene, and it appears that a car was taken away by a tow truck. Again, to remind you, the southbound lanes of the Lodge from Livernois to Linwood are back open. Now to the latest with the coronavirus here in Michigan. The state shattering its previous single-day record of cases. Michigan reports 8,516 new cases of the virus. There's also been 118 more lives lost to the virus, including 83 identified during a review of vital records.
President Trump addressed the nation Friday, his first public comments in 8 days. He says a vaccine from Pfizer will be widely available as soon as April. Also, the governors of California, Oregon, and Washington have issued a joint coronavirus travel advisory. It urges people traveling to their states to self-quarantine for 14 days and asks residents to avoid all non-essential out-of-state trips.
Right now on clickondetroit.com, we have a new tool to help you make educated decisions about exposure. The tool calculates your risk of contracting COVID-19 based on current available data from each county. You can find it right on our homepage.
Time now is 7:03 and developing overnight. A man is shot and killed outside an Inkster restaurant. It happened at Moe's Fish and Chicken on Middle Belt between Michigan Avenue and Cherry Hill. Witnesses say the gunfire erupted while there were several customers lined up outside the restaurant.
It's just sad because it's just, if you can't come to Moe's, and just pick up your chicken without feeling like you could possibly get gunned down. It's crazy, you know? I mean, it's someplace you should be able to go and know, okay, with cameras everywhere, we're fine.
And police have not yet released any information about a potential suspect. Meanwhile, a Macomb County mother is calling her son's recovery a miracle.
17-year-old Draven Owens was shot in the head inside of a Roseville home back in September. Police called the shooting an accident and said Draven was hit after someone inside the home was playing with the gun. Our Larry Sproul spoke with his mother on how he's doing.
It's been a long road for recovery for 17-year-old Draven Owens, but his mother and his doctors say he is on the right track for a full recovery.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. You hanging in there?
Right now, a man of few words, but his mother, Anita Bobbitt, says his actions and his willpower speak volumes.
How is he doing?
He's doing really good. He's doing really good considering. He's a blessing and a miracle.
That's because he was shot in the head inside this home on Ivanhoe in Roseville back in September. Police charged 19-year-old Donovan Anthony Harbis after he accidentally shot Owens in the head during a small gathering.
I was in shock. I didn't believe it. Not my son. My faith is so strong. I mean, I just believe that he'll be here with us.
Owens is now in Grand Rapids recovering with his mom right beside him.
He starts off his morning around 8:30. He'll start off with occupational therapy, pretty much to help him regain independence, just basic daily life skills, getting dressed, brushing his teeth. I know we have a long road ahead of us and there will be a lot of outpatient therapy, but I'm ready. He's ready. He has a positive attitude.
And it's that attitude that is pushing him one day at a time.
Keep on, we're praying for you.
Thank you.
And I also asked his mother if she was angry at the person who did this to her son. She says no, she has no anger towards him whatsoever. She says that he is young and he made a mistake. Reporting in Roseville, Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Time now is 7:06, and a judge has denied a request from an audit of votes cast in Wayne County, which would have temporarily halted the election from being certified. Republican poll workers and challengers claim they saw fraud and misconduct during the count at the TCF Center in downtown Detroit. Friday, a judge called their interpretation of events incorrect and not credible. A lawsuit filed by the Trump campaign is still pending in a federal court in West Michigan. Meanwhile, NBC News has called the last remaining states with President-elect Joe Biden the apparent winner in Georgia and President Trump the winner in North Carolina. It brings the president-elect's Electoral College victory to 306 votes to Trump's 232. The tally is the identical total as it was 4 years ago when President Trump defeated Hillary Clinton. An explosion in an Oakland County neighborhood damages a garbage truck, and it all had to do with what was thrown away.
Yes, this is pretty scary. So our Mara McDonald shares how one family had no idea that they mixed explosive ingredients while cleaning out the garage.
What was in that garbage can ended up having the garbage truck actually quarantined here in the Seaholm High School parking lot while firefighters and police tried to figure out what was going on. Let me show you. If you look at this mess and think something exploded, you'd be right. In this case, it was a garbage truck that picked up some items that never should have been in the trash.
The biggest thing is with chemicals of any nature is when you mix them, you never know what's going to happen. And that's unfortunately what happened. Multiple chemicals are mixed together. We had some sort of reaction that happened, narrowly injuring 2 firefighters.
Turns out a homeowner unknowingly dumped all her teenager's chemicals he was using to make fireworks. And when it went into the garbage truck, it went kaboom, followed by fire. Garbage got blown all over the place.
There are things that are acceptable to throw out, and there are things that need to wait for hazardous waste disposal day. And fireworks would be among them. Also batteries, solvents, gasoline. None of this stuff should be thrown out.
Not knowing what they were dealing with initially, Bloomfield Township quarantined the truck in the Seaholm High School parking lot and got hazmat on scene to figure it out. Chief Leroy says they have already had their hazardous waste disposal day here in the township, and yes, they got a lot more stuff than they usually do. Everybody, since we're in the middle of this pandemic, has really been cleaning house. We're in Bloomfield Township. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Wow, what a bizarre story. Well, a judge lowers the bond for 2 of the men charged in the alleged domestic terrorism plot against Governor Whitmer. Paul Beller of Milford had his bond reduced from $500,000 to $75,000, while Joseph Morrison of Munith saw his bond lowered from $10 million to $150,000. Both men are charged with felonies, including providing support for terrorist acts. Both are expected to post bond and be released. They'll have to wear GPS tethers.
And Governor Whitmer moves to shut down the oil pipeline running through the Straits of Mackinac. The governor is revoking an easement that allowed Enbridge to pump millions of gallons of oil through the Straits every day. She claims Enbridge has repeatedly violated the terms of the easement. Enbridge says that's not true and the pipeline is safe. Enbridge will have to shut down the pipeline by May 2021. Well, we've got a lot more coming up here on Local 4 News today, but we're off to kind of a chilly start today, Andrew.
Yeah, but that live shot of that sunrise is gorgeous.
Absolutely amazing. It looks stellar outside and sunrise is set just a few moments from now at 7:23. We're looking at clear conditions, as you can see here on Storm Tracker 4, so plenty of sunshine this morning. This afternoon, it will still be chilly, but some rain is on the way before the weekend is over. That and your 7-day forecast coming up.